Hi, my name is Larry Wright, and through this video essay, I will explain how the theme and overall point of the films The Matrix and The Truman Show are made clear through the concepts of rhetoric and film and the apparatus theory. These concepts are sufficient due to the storylines and color schemes that are used in the movies. Through metaphors in each movie, the main characters gain knowledge of self, and through that knowledge, they are able to pinpoint the deceptive characteristics of the fictitious world that they have grown so accustomed to living in. But before getting into the concepts and relating them to the movies, I would like to give a quick overview of the movies themselves. The Matrix is a movie about a guy named Thomas Anderson, aka Neo, who is the protagonist. He is a hacker with a day job as a software programmer. He is contacted by Morpheus and Trinity, who give him a choice of the real world or to continue in the Matrix in which he lives. Once he chooses to be exposed to the real world, he wakes up in the real world. Morpheus explains to him where he is and that robots have taken over their world. He goes to the Oracle, and the Oracle tells him that he is not the one and won't save the world. He ends up saving Morpheus, which makes him the one, and discovers within himself that he is the one. The Truman Show, on the other hand, is a movie about a guy named Truman whose world around him is fake, but his life and emotions are real. He has no idea that the world is watching his every move. Christoph, the creator of the show, designed the entire world around Truman. One day, a cinema light falls in front of Truman's house. This experience alone starts to provoke his thoughts of maybe that his world is not what he thinks it is. He also wants to go to Fiji, but everyone is telling him to stay, and he has a fear of water which he has to cross. After a series of weird, inconsistent experiences happen, such as his father coming back to life and seeing people eating in the elevator, he realizes that his world is not what he thinks. He becomes determined to leave, but he is stopped every single time. One day, he is asleep in his basement when his best friend realizes that he is actually not asleep, nor is he there, and he has escaped from the premises. After they try to look for him, they see that he is on a boat and has faced his fears. Kristoff tries to talk to him himself in a god-like voice and tries to get him to stay. He is unsuccessful, and Truman leaves the show. For the purpose of connecting these two films, I would like to explain the concept of rhetoric, which by definition is the technique and theory of discourse composition, with particular reference to persuasive speech. I will also be addressing the concept of the apparatus theory, which is the allegory of the cave, where one escapes the world that they are in to realize that the real world was beyond where they were. I hope to show that through these concepts are the actual makeup of these two films and the development of the storyline as a whole.